Guys, it's Jacqueline over here at Homeschool Hangout.xyz, where I, a veteran homeschooler of 19 years, makes videos about homeschooling and life and parenting and all that good stuff. And today we are doing a little quick unboxing, a chitty chat, and talking about how the fact there's going to be no more children will affect this channel this summer. So let's get into it. Okay, so that sounds very shocking. What do I mean by that? Tomorrow, my youngest turns 18. 18. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. It is amazing. And which means I'll have no more minor children. We graduated her from high school a couple weeks ago. First package I opened, I realized this is not mine. This is my 22-year-old's tinsel that she wants to play with in her hair. But yeah. So we're gone through a lot of things. We've had a college graduation. We've had a high school graduation. We've had a killer high school graduation party, high school graduation / 18th birthday party. And yesterday we had one kid's birthday. Tomorrow we have another kid's birthday. So things have been in chaos here. And I'm technically not going to be homeschooling anymore. So I'm kind of reevaluating what all this means for this channel. And I'm going to be taking a little slower summer break this year. Okay, first thing up, we've got a color corrector. Every smile matters. I'm not sure how I got this. Hold on a second. Let me make sure this really came to me. Nope, this really came to me. Temporary teeth brightening application color correction theory. I don't know how I got this, but somebody heard I did want to do something to whiten my teeth, so that's hilarious. So I'll be playing with that. That is not homeschool related at all. But back to what I was saying. So what do I mean by that? I'm going to be looking at doing a few things, keep going with this channel, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break this summer. I'm still dealing with some medical things, but also I'm going to spend some time in doing some content creation. And what do I mean by that? And why aren't you going to see me? I'm actually going to go through and make sure that I'm doing up-to-date 2025 videos on what it takes to homeschool in California, the work permit stuff, all of that. And some of that stuff is going to be completely public-facing, and some of that stuff will be behind a paywall. What do I mean? I'm going to go through a little bit of what it takes to get a work permit, but if you want to step-by-step look at the file, look at the form while I fill it out, that will be a step-by-step video behind my paywall over at Buy Me a Coffee. I'm also thinking about creating actual resources for you guys I'm going to be doing a video on a great big book of everything, and I might create some units that you guys can get to help get you started on some fun activities to do with your kids. Okay, the first thing, A Leap of Hope by Amelia Thorne. Okay, when immortal hope makes a promise she has no business to make, she finds herself down into a dangerous game with her cousin and archenemy Trouble. If she fails to take care of the two mortal children she's pledged to protect, she will be thrown into an everlasting void. You don't want that. So it's a I would say probably 5th grade to high school kind of novel. So little YA novel action here. But so I might be taking a little bit of a break just so that I can create more detailed material. But I want to know what you guys want to know about. Do you want me to be doing some looks at any curriculums? I will be putting together some free resource stuff. I might also, here real quick, be filming some summer reading project stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of taking it slow. I'm kind of recouping from the chaos, and it has been chaos the last couple months, 2 months, couple weeks. So I'm just taking a moment to breathe. I'm also doing things like I'm getting lymphatic drainage massage starting today for my lipomas, which is either lipedema or Dürkheim's. They're not sure. So having to carve out more time for doctor's appointments. So I'm just trying to take some pressure off myself. And trying to see what other projects I want to do beyond this channel. Or am I getting a grown-up job? And I'm kind of looking at both right now. So I'm not disappearing or anything. I will continue making homeschool videos, but it's whether or not I'm doing more consulting. If you have a small business and would like your procedures kind of helped dechaosed, we'll call it dechaosed, or some ideas of how to develop your business to make it more profitable. That is something I love doing, and I do on the other side of the non-homeschooling world. And so, reach out to me, let me know. I've helped other small businesses. I'm helping one right now. I love it. And my heart says I want to be doing more of that kind of consulting, more small business development. Okay, the other thing I got is everything restaurant copycat recipes and cookbooks. So this isn't very homeschooly either, but I love this stuff. I do the Red Lobster biscuits. I used to do that knockoff straight, and then I adapted it for gluten-free. So I love taking some of those favorite recipes, making them at home cheaper. So I love this. But yeah, so I kind of want to just know, what do you guys want from me? Are you interested in seeing my non-homeschooling stuff and my non-homeschooling world? And what do I mean by that? I'm Nerd Mom's Life on most social medias, except for Twitter. I'm Nerd Mom on Twitter, where I talk about, I did a video today on my favorite mascara, and it's tubing mascara, and it doesn't get all over my face and isn't a pain to buy, and it's only $7. It's e.l.f. Lash Extender. I love this stuff. Are you interested in that? Because if so, definitely follow me over there. This is a new phase. My daughter said to me today, she says, are you enjoying your last day of having, legal children? And I don't know what to do with that. I don't know, I said, well, maybe that means I should give you a bunch of orders that you have to follow since, you're just a kid. And she rolled her eyes, and then I drove her to work. So, I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird. My oldest is turning 24 at the end of this month. So counting pregnancies, it's been about 25 years since I've not had a little child or underage child depending on me in some way. The last couple of years have definitely been easier because they are older, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I need to finish her transcript still so she can have her final transcript now that all her college grades are in. But yeah, it's weird. But yeah, so stay tuned. I'm not disappearing. I just may be slowing down for a while. And if you haven't noticed that already, because I've been kind of slow lately. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.